the rumbler.
I can go to the bathroom all the time. Might want to go to that bass out of that.
Oh yeah, you have to cut it down.
Sound like Anthony Jackson.
Oh man, I can't. Got this computer sliding across the table, man.
Ah.
Nice.
That's a skill I really wish I had, man. I just can't do that.
Right at this moment. That's all. It's only at this moment.
Slid back and played almost in the mid so we can get to the high.
All right, hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nice, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we in the basement once again. That's spelled BASSMINT, and we got a bass player, a fine bass player with us. What's your name, sir?
My name is Guy Warren, but you can go GW.
Okay, well, how you doing, Guy Warren, also known as GW?
I'm blessed today, sir, and I'm really blessed to be in the company of so many fine musicians and bassers.
Yeah, well, check this out. We're going to do the interview thing. You know how we do. We try to get the basement. We try to interview every single last Detroit area bass player, whether you live in Detroit, if you're from Detroit, you live in Zimbabwe or Paris, France. We don't care where you live. We can do a Skype. We just want to do an interview with every single last Detroit bass player, whether you just started playing today or you've been playing for 90 years, it don't matter. So join us. You know, we Detroit bass players, and we're gonna talk a little bit about that. And helping me out on this interview, I'm Big Eye. Sometimes I forget to say who I am. My name is Big Eye. We're gonna be doing this interview and helping out on it is my man Parker Klein.
How's it going?
We also got Mr. Mike Fredericks.
What up?
And we also have Mr. Tony Moe.
Hey.
And who is that we got way over there?
Ray Wellborn.
Ray Wellborn?
Ray Wellborn. Everybody loves Raymond.
Okay, all right. And we also have with us in the house
Cynthia Willis.
a very familiar face. I bet you just got back in town, huh?
Actually, yes.
We also having one of my favorite bass players.
Orange.
Is that's the Whisper Pope.
Also known as the bass ghost, Pope Star, Pope Metropolis, Pope Fiction.
Yeah. And we also have with us
John Sargent, what's happening? Glad to be here again.
There you go.
another
Military
bass
bass.
player with that monstrosity there, boy. We're gonna talk about some of these basses. Of course, again, we're in the basement, Reggie Canty's basement.
Oh yeah.
And first thing I like to ask, man, is why? I mean, when did you start playing the bass, and why?
Well,
Do that again.
Look
Come on,
here,
say, when you start playing bass, man.
why? Well, look, I started playing bass. Do you want the why first or?
Well, okay. Let me change the question. When did you start eating candy, and why?
I started eating candy in 1957. You know, but listen here. Basically, when I got into music, I got into music in elementary school. You understand? I had to play a clarinet.
Licorice stick.
And you see, my mama made me take piano lessons at that same time.
Now, when was this, you think?
This was probably a fifth grader at this time.
Yeah, when was this in the fifth grade?
What year?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
I mean, it don't have to be the exact year. I'm just talking. I just want to get a sense of
60,
a sense of the time. You know what I mean?
65, 60.
65 a timeline. Okay, see, I'm there with you now. I'm back in the 60s now. Come on.
BC or AC?
So, you know, I've been set up here. now look.
So the clarinet.
So yeah, you know how to get you the little flute thing in the elementary school. Everybody get all the get. Well, from there, you know, from there went to clarinet in the little music class, whatever. Couldn't stand it. My mother made me, you know, she made me take piano lessons. You understand? And so actually, my beginning of my musical experience started with the piano, really.
Right. When the bass.
And then the bass
And
came.
why?
The bass came after high school. I was playing keyboards with little bands in high school, but I always loved the bass. As a matter of fact, now, I don't really. Is this going on Facebook or something like that?
It's going on.
No, not on Facebook at all.
It's going on.
Anyway,
Going on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
It's going on DetroitBassPlayers.com. It's going on my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay, so listen.
And anybody who downloads it or captures it, wherever they may take it,
Okay,
yeah.
so yeah, you know, so here I'm in high school, right? I'm loving this bass, this upright bass, because I'm like, I liked it so well. Every day that I went to school, I tried to figure out how could I steal the high school upright. Because I wanted that bass, man.
No, it's still a station.
He gonna steal the biggest thing.
Yeah.
School.
I couldn't figure out how to get it on the bus and all that.
I have a feeling this could be the best one yet.
Funny thing about it though, somebody else named John Wilson had the same idea. He got that bass. But here's the deal. He was blessed with a car. His dad got him a car in high school. So he had a car, so he had to catch the bus. So he waited till school was out. He got that bass, and I'm like, oh man, there go my bass. I couldn't afford one, right?
My base.
And you know, so I'm saying that's when I got interested in 1972.
Right, that's cool.
So stealing got you interested in bass.
Yes, everybody.
What particular musician did you like on the upright? I know you said you loved the upright, you wanted the bass, but what musician did you hear that made you like that particular musician?
Actually, Stanley Clarke. I didn't know Stanley Clarke played upright bass.
Okay.
You know, until after a while, after you know, School Days came out, right? He playing for
That
Olympic. But I find out later, you know, that he actually played upright just as well. I said, man, you can play upright like that. And then you know, Ron Carter was another upright bassist that I liked.
Another Detroit bass player.
Yep. And you know, our boy, Ralph Armstrong.
Another Detroit bass player.
You know, I saw him. I mean, I was a photographer at one time, and basically still, but he and Wendell Harrison had a program with the Detroit school system, and they went around to different schools performing and teaching music. And that's the first time I saw Ralph play upright, and he was just crazy. I'm saying, man. So anyway, it takes me a while to get my own bass, but I just kind of messed around with it for a long time. I really wasn't, you know, like some people like, you know, William Pope.
Yeah.
You know, he was playing. He been playing bass for 30 years before I, you know, really got serious. And you know, I finally met him, but. The bass is, you know, the bass is a very...
100 years younger than you.
The bass is a very basic instrument. At the same time, though, it's somewhat intricate. You can do, I mean, you can play whole songs on it, or you can just stay in the basement. You can hold the groove.
That's BASSMINT basement.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Roll your bass up, show us
you
what you're
can,
talking about.
Minty fresh.
And you know, you can, or you can or it's that hit me on that one thing. You know what I'm saying? Or you can. Bass is it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff that other
Beautiful
instruments
thing,
can't do.
You know, that's what I'm saying. And
Well, speaking of basses, man, and you said it took you a while to get one. When did you finally get one?
I got one in. I'm not gonna tell you this whole story. I got one in 1970 and 1976.
1976.
Yes, it was a Fender Jazz.
So Pope was playing for about 10 years at that point.
Actually, yeah, at that point, yes. I think. I don't know now, he was probably, the Ohio players.
Okay, so
But I got a 1975 Fender Jazz in 1976.
okay, did you steal that or was did you?
Yes, right out of Wonderland music. Walking by.
No.
I'm sorry,
Fortunately,
Grinnell's.
look at, I had just got me a job at Ford Motor Company.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was working at Ford Motor Company, and I got my first check. You understand?
Uh-huh.
I said, "No, what am I gonna do with all this money?" And I said, "I think I'm gonna go down to Wonderland Music and buy me a bass guitar." And I went and I bought me a Fender Jazz, 1975.
Wow, that is awesome, man, for you to take your first check
Your first.
and buy a bass guitar, man.
Yeah.
Instead of a sandwich.
And I think but now I'm still playing keyboards in a local band. And I'm
What's the
riding
name of the band?
the Jive 5 plus 2. The Jive 5
Plus 2.
Sweet.
And I'm playing keyboards.
How many people were in the band?
7. They kind of challenged me on my countdown. Anyway, it was 7 of us, but listen, so listen now, but I lost that. That was the first guitar I lost, in the sense that we're riding, back in the 70s, you understand, we still kind of coming out that post psychedelic age and peace, love, and happiness thing.
But you know nothing about the psychedelic age, right?
No, we Woodstock now. But we riding around in a Volkswagen van with flowers on it,
Yeah.
and we riding in the back, of course, and
Pope was driving?
I can't put Pope in this particular thing, but anyway, we I have my nice new 1975 Fender Jazz, blind, beautiful thing, blind, had the white blocking, binding, man, had it was sweet. So long story short, we riding around in the Peace Love van, and it's smoke in there. All kind of smoke in there, man. I mean, I'm gagging on the smoke, but hey, it's cool. So I think I got a contact from the smoke, and when I got this contact, at the same time it was a brother in there with a PVT 40. And he said, "Look here."
What's the PVT 40?
The PVT 40 was a brick.
It was a bass.
It was a bass, but it weighed about 600 pounds. And, it didn't sound like. I mean, look. But anyway, the brother said, "Look here, brother. Look, that's nice. Look here. What you think about this one?" I said, "Oh, that's nice." He said, "Yeah, look here. You want to trade? This one right here." This one right here is a little heavier, but see, it's got that tone and that sound that you really need. You see that Fender Jazz, that ain't gonna give you what you need. So look, I tell you what, I give you, I'll trade you. I'll give you a bag of weed and
you could just say herbs.
Whatever, give you some herbs and a couple dollars and we trade. I said, "Oh yeah, come on, man, yeah." but see, I got a contact from the smoke, so I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking right.
Right, kind of cloudy.
So now, even when I see that reissue 75 in the jazz, I just want to cry because that thing is worth.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody knew back then. Well, look. Let's talk about what this bass is that you have in your hand, because
Oh,
this
right
one looks
here.
beautiful right here.
This is a Sean made, custom made bass. The first single cut that Sean put out.
Okay, this is the actual bass itself, or a copy of it?
No, this is the
first
actual.
single
This is the very first single cut that Sean made.
Right. So if you guys look at this bass here, we're gonna talk a little bit more about it. But that's a made custom basis. Sean May is also another Detroit bass player.
Yes, sir. He is a
Now,
beast.
what woods are on there? Because it's looking kind of woody.
Does he know you stole it?
He does now.
Sean, hey Sean, baby, you know. Hey, well, you know.
Guitar sound.
So what are the woods on that?
The wood, you would have to ask me that, sir. I'm trying to remember, but the top is a spalted nature.
Which
That's
would
flame.
that
That's
happen to be?
That's flame.
Flame
Flame
maple.
maple.
Yeah, flame right there.
My friend had
flame
that
maple.
flame maple top.
Right.
It's it was he got it from Canada. He got it out of Canada. This
That's how you
The
know it's
fret,
maple
the
here.
fret, your fretboard is
bird's eye.
bird's eye.
That's bird's eye.
That's
It looks
a
quilted
bird-
from here.
No,
Oh, yeah, that's-
The
That's
fret
what
is-
happens.
The fretboard is bird's eye, triple A, something like that, or double A.
Flip it over. Flip over. The back.
The back is
ash.
ash.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Ash.
You know what? I didn't even know that.
That is our host.
You know what? So, and
No, what pickups are you got
the
in there?
pickups are Nordstrom big singles with the Aguilar BP OBP3
Yeah, 3.
preamp, and you know, we got the volume, and then we got and then we got the that's and then we got bass, and then we got triple, and then we got toggle here that toggles between me and the Pope. Being that I'm not too technical savvy on this here electronic.
So how do you like that bass? How do you like it?
I love this bass, man. This bass is, I really can't ask for much more.
Well, what made you go get a Sean May bass?
Well, I was buying, the other national brand high cost basis, and
What you talking about? What kind of bass you talking about?
I bought a Sadowski or two.
That's a
Let me see.
Sadowski.
Yeah, Warwick streamer.
Warwicks. I had
Something
a
wrong with
streamer,
Sadowski?
and I had but you know what? One day, one day I was speaking with my friend and brother Pope, and he was saying, "Man, you ought to get you a custom bass, man. You can draw it out how you want it. You can, just when you have a custom bass made, it's made to what you like and not what you." So I said, Pope, man, that's expensive, man. I can't afford that. And look here, I kept, Sean had, I saw a guitar that he built for a young lady, and the guitar was off the hook. I said, man, I watched him when he was finishing the guitar, and man, it was, I'm like, can you build basses? He said, yeah. I said, really? He said, really? That's what I want to do. And then he said, you should let me build you one. And at that time, I still wasn't that serious about it yet. So, but he kept, every time I went to Guitar Center, and I bought a bass at guitar shop, and he said, so you gonna let me build you a bass? And so finally I said, after I talked to Pope and I saw that, I liked the leggings that Pope had, and
Leggings.
leggings, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about some footwear.
Oh man, this is what started
Yeah.
the whole
Oh, okay.
thing. That was right there in that
So-
same vein.
So I was like, yeah, okay, you know. And then I tell you what, man, it took quite a while, but when it was finished, it was everything that I imagined and wanted it to be.
That's it right there.
This is it. This
Wow.
is the finished
How long
product.
you had that?
I've had it now for 2 years.
Take my stuff up there and put that clear on there.
Yeah.
For about 2 years?
Sean doesn't do it. So.
All right, so do you have any more basses besides that one there?
I have a 4-string Mexican Fender and a acoustic 4-string, but actually I had a whole slew of them, but now I'm just this is my main axe right here. So.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, we ain't want to keep you, man, but I'm gonna see if anybody else have any questions.
Because I'm meeting with Victor Wooten.
Right. Now, did you say Victor Wood or Victor Putin?
You gonna steal his bass?
Right.
Well, I mean,
that was a one-time deal, bro.
you see how people hold you to stuff that don't let you grow and change?
That's what I say. Is it gonna be on Facebook? Because then we gonna have.
He said, look, since then he's let God use him.
And just for
But not to
history's sake,
steal.
just for history's sake, Paul Chambers, another great Detroit bassist with Miles,
Yes.
used to get off and on the bus for years with his.
With his, yeah.
So I was gonna say, there's a way to get them on and off the bus.
Now, check this out, though. See, you guys, see, we had, you know, like the suburb schools had these little yellow buses. You guys had the city buses.
DOT.
If we
DSR.
would have had a city bus, I would have had.
Now, I got a question. Who are you playing with right now?
Right now, I'm playing with Rufus Harris
What,
on a
what's
regular
that?
basis. Rufus Harris.
What do y'all do?
Oh, what do we do? We play music, man.
I mean, what
Rufus.
do y'all do?
Rufus has a ministry,
Called-
you know, called the Ministry of Music.
Okay, so where could we listen to you or come to see you guys perform?
Well, Fourth Fridays was the venue, but last night was the last Fourth Friday for the year, so it starts back up in January at Dearborn Center for Performing Arts.
Greenfield and Michigan.
Greenfield and Michigan.
Michigan and
Avenue.
Greenfield.
Michigan and Greenfield. Oh yeah.
Well, it's,
Okay, well, when you mentioned Victor Wooten, that had me ask the question. I know you mentioned a few favorites like Ralphie and Stanley, and you mentioned Victor. Any other favorite bass players or that you know might have influenced you, or just was your favorites? You like listening to them or anything like that?
Yeah, actually, most of my influential bass players are right here, dude. Pope,
William Pope,
you guys, all these guys. sitting
Reggie
here.
Canty,
Mike Harrington,
Mike Harrington, another Detroit bass player,
Alternative Burner.
another Detroit bass
bass
player.
player.
I mean, every bass player in Detroit is, you know, is an influence.
That's a wonderful thing to say, man. Like I said, I didn't want to keep you since you got to go teach Victor how to play. So, so does anybody else have some questions for this fine bassist before we let them play us out?
You prefer R&B, funk, jazz, what?
Well, you know what? I like all those you mentioned, plus gospel, some rock. You know.
Okay.
I mean, you know what? I really don't have. I mean, but my favorite though. My favorite is the old school.
Yeah.
Motown flavor, funk. On the one.
Yeah, that's where everything else came from.
Well,
Yeah,
some
and-
Jameson,
Yeah.
another Detroit bass
Yeah, oh
player.
yeah, for sure, man. I can't forget Jameson, man.
Okay, well, let me ask you this then. Now, what if we wanted to get in touch with you, because you seem like a fun dude, funny, and you can share some good stories with us, because we ain't want to keep you today.
Right, excellent thief.
Experienced.
Hide your wallet when you come over. And your base.
Maybe he's like Bilbo. Maybe
If we
he's not a
wanted
thief,
to-
maybe he's a burglar.
If we wanted to
He's wearing all black.
He said he has a gig after this.
T-H-E-K.
yeah, gig don't necessarily mean that you playing
There
music.
you go.
right?
Let's have another gig. Alexander Monday.
And what kind of picks you use?
Well, see, I'm not a picker.
You didn't get it, did you? Thank you. You're all week.
You got a slapstick?
That's right.
You got me on that one. You got me. I had a late night, man. I'm not so sharp right now.
Okay, well, let me ask.
A cup of coffee.
Let me ask you this: if we wanted to, you seem like a fun guy and all that kind of stuff, and might be able to help educate us as bass players. If we wanted to get in contact with you, or just keep up with what you're doing, any way to do that, contact you and stuff.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook.
Under what?
I'm in Detroit Bass Players. I just go by Guy Warren on Facebook.
Guy Warren on Facebook. Are you a member of the Detroit Bass Players on Facebook?
I am, sir. Yes, I am.
Are you a member of DetroitBassPlayers.com? That's not on Facebook.
No,
It's just a regular website called DetroitBassPlayers.com. Why don't you just join it?
but
You're gonna join it though.
oh, sure. Yeah, now that I know. I mean, I was just on bass player. You know, I'm a member of Detroit Bass Players, but.
Okay. Well, we're gonna try to contact you, man, and so we ain't gonna keep you. Anything you want to say in closing?
Okay. Then if you, I'm on Rufus's website, RufusHarris.com. So yeah, you can go on there and see some of his shows on RufusHarris.com.
Now, is that on YouTube too, or no?
I believe so.
A few of them are.
Yeah. Few of them are. Some of them though, you might not see me because I just took James McGee's place. James was with him for quite a while, wasn't he?
Okay. Is there anything you like to say in closing, sir?
I just like to say, I am not a thief.